How to create a browser homepage, Part 4, Make Minor Changes. This video describes how to make quick and easy changes to the browser homepage created in parts 1 to 3 of this series using the Internet Explorer browser and the Notepad editor. I'll describe how to change the text displayed in a link, how to add or delete a link, and how to move a link from one place to another. You do not need to understand HTML code to follow these steps. If you haven't yet created a homepage or you just want to refresh your memory of the steps, open the series How to Create a Browser Homepage. These steps are for Windows 10. There are slight differences with Windows 7. All the videos mentioned in this video are available on my YouTube channel page in categories Computer Help or Browsers. The link is below the video window. For mobile users, here's the URL. I could point out that in Windows 10 you can execute the IE browser from a command within the new Edge browser, but I recommend you create a desktop shortcut to the IE browser. See video Part 1A in the series Windows 10 to do that. Before we begin, here's a warning. I suggest you edit the homepage file to make only the changes described in this video. For other changes, I recommend you change the favorites in the Internet Explorer browser, then recreate your homepage. I also recommend you update the Internet Explorer favorites to mirror your editing changes that you make with Notepad. That'll make it easier to recreate the homepage after you make a lot of changes or when you want to reorganize it. Here's my current homepage, or at least part of it. It's stored on the internet because I use it for my laptop, iPad, and desktop. This tutorial will only describe changing and using a homepage that is stored on your home computer. Your Internet Service Provider, or ISP, can help you upload it to the web if you wish. Start by copying your homepage file to your desktop if it isn't there already. For safety when editing the homepage, make a backup copy after every few changes. Just use the Windows copy command to make a copy of the file. Open your home page with Notepad. Try doing it this way. Right-click your homepage file, hover over Open With, and then select Notepad. A couple of times when I tried that, Notepad did not appear in this list. If it doesn't, just open Notepad on your computer and then drag your homepage icon onto the window. That will open it in Notepad. I would suggest after you make the first couple of changes to your homepage file with the Notepad editor, close and save the updated file, then open it by double-clicking it. That will open it in the browser, then you can check your changes. Do that a couple of times till you get used to editing the HTML file. Once you've verified the changes by opening it in the browser, just close it and then open it again in Notepad to continue making changes. I'll go through some sample changes now. What I'll do, I'll change the displayed text for the LA Times link, minimize the browser, open with Notepad. I'll use the find command from the menu. I think there's an interaction with my screen recorder. It won't let me do the Control F shortcut. And let's find LA Times. Sometimes the find command, it'll be off the screen. There it is. Now verify that it's the right one in case the letters appeared somewhere else. It's going to have this symbol on one end, the greater than symbol, and the less than symbol on the other end. If that's the case, you've got the right one. Now let's just change it so it says LA Times 1. Now I'm just going to verify that that change works. So what I'll do is I'll save the change. Then I'll open it again. And here you see LA Times 1. Now I'm going to change it back so I don't forget. It's right here. I don't need to find it. It was easy to find. So I'll just take that one off and resave it so I don't forget what I'm doing. Another thing you might want to do is change the name of a category. You can search for the name of the category. I don't need to here. It's up here at the top. News is a category. So if I wanted to change that, I just change the text to news listing. And as before, I'll close and reopen. And there's my changed category from news to news listing. Now the rest of the changes, you're going to want to highlight all of the code for one link. And I strongly suggest you pick a link in the middle, not one at the top or bottom under a category, because it's easier to see exactly where it starts and stops. Here's the first link in the news category, but let's find the second one. Here's the second one. The reason I find the second one is because it is between two sets of 4 ampersand NBSP semicolons. There's 4 sets above the link for the Dow and below the link for the Dow. That's how you know where they are. Now, the easiest way to select all the code for a link is select the first set of NBSP down up to the beginning of the second set. That will select all the code for a single link. This particular link is for the Dow Jones. Then there's several changes you might want to make. You might want to copy and paste to make a duplicate. You'll have to push Control V twice after you push Control C. So you'll have a duplicate entry for the Dow. Now you have an entry that you can modify. Let's say you wanted to change it to something else. What you would do is you would find another address. The address is at the beginning of the link after the string href. So this is the address of the web page that link will open. There's another one down below, but we don't need to worry about it. It has to do with an icon that would appear if you made that link a shortcut on your desktop. But we don't have to worry about that. The link on our homepage will work if we don't make any other changes other than the URL address of the web page and the displayed text. That's all you have to change to add another entry. Remember, we copied everything from one NBSP set through the beginning of the next one. That's the way to copy all the code for one link. So once you have the copy, you can replace this address. And the easiest way to figure out where it actually is, it's enclosed in quotes. So highlight everything enclosed in the 2 quotes. Now find the address of another web page that you want that link to open and replace the highlighted text with that address. Once you do that, of course, you'll want to go down and change the displayed text so it doesn't say Dow, it says whatever your other web page is. Let's say that I wanted to put a pointer to my YouTube page there. I just opened another browser off the recording area and copied the address of my YouTube page into the clipboard with Control C. Now I'll just come back over to this page, make sure it's selected, and press Control V to paste in the address of my YouTube page. Now I'll want to change the displayed text here from Dow to Tom's YouTube. I'll close and reopen my home page. Close it and save it. I'll reopen it by double-clicking it so it'll open in the browser. And there's Tom's YouTube. Now let's make sure that the link works. And there we are. I'll go ahead and reopen this and repeat what I just did, showing you what I just did without doing it again. I'll open it in the notepad. So what I did, I found the code for a link, and it's bounded by these NBSPs here, and here. I highlighted everything starting with the NBSP and up to but not including the one below it. I copied it with Control C, pasted it twice with Control V, so I had an extra copy. And that was here. Then what I did is I pasted in the address where it says href equals and then quotes. The address is in the quotes. It goes all the way to here, up here. I highlighted this one from there to there. Be very careful what you highlight. Remember, that's the actual address right there highlighted. Then I replaced it with this, which I got from another browser for my YouTube channel page. Pasted that in place of the copied URL. Then I changed the display text from Dow to Tom's YouTube. That's all you have to do to just insert another link on your home page. And you can move it around, of course. You can highlight the whole code for the link. Again, start with the NBSPs up to but not including the next set of them. You can copy that and insert it elsewhere on your home page. Insert it before a string of NBSPs and everything will be fine. But again, make copies of the home page before you make these changes and then check it. And then you can always restore from the backup if you screw up the HTML code. So I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover in this video. Showed you how to change the display text, showed you how to replace the URL in a link, showed you how to copy the whole link so you could create another link stealing the same code from the previous link. And again, though, there's a lot of code in here we didn't change. It's not correct, but we don't care. It'll still work on your home page. Things like the date added, information that the website provided with the link. But you don't care. That link will work just fine, and that's the procedure you can follow to create more links in your on your home page. Now, once more though, I really recommend any changes you make this way that you repeat them in the favorites that you use to create your home page from the Internet Explorer browser. So make the same changes to the favorites file in the Internet Explorer browser so that in the event you decide it's time to recreate your home page, maybe reorganize it, you'll have all the favorites in there that you've added to your home page. That'll make it go very easily. Because on a complicated home page, it'll easily take you half an hour or more to edit, to follow the steps to create the final home page from the favorites file in the Internet Explorer browser. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, I have over 100 videos on my YouTube channel. Please click the red subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is free, and subscribers are notified when I add videos. To visit my channel page, just click Thomas Wallace or click my picture.